Hello friends, welcome to Office Platforms. Santosh this side. Today we will see how we can create a simple dynamic calendar using simple formulas like if function and other simple date intelligence functions like weekday and everything. Okay, we will not use any complex function like lat or lambda to create a dynamic calendar. Okay, and then once we create this type of calendar, we will again see how we can transform this calendar into a scheduled payment reminder or as a simple task reminder like the one it is in front of your screen. So if you update the dates, the data should be reflecting on the within the calendar as to what is the amount and for what it is pending. Okay, like you can see on 1st of September school fees needs to be paid, on 10th of September internet bill of 2000 needs to be paid, on 12th of September gas bill needs to be paid of 1000, like this. Okay, and this should be real time. If I update the September data as instead of 12th, if I update it to 13th of September, see the amount gets moved. Okay, let's see how we can prepare this schedule payment or calendar. Let us start creating the basic dynamic calendar with the basic template of Excel, which will have a the week number, okay, and the first working day. For us, it will be Monday, okay, Monday, Tuesday, and then let us drag this till Sunday. Okay, now let us create a drop down for the months, okay, January, and then okay, this is the one, and then let us use text join delimiter will be comma, and then do and this. Okay, and then once this is done, let us paste this in a notepad, paste it and copy. These two are now required. Go to data validation, values, list, and paste. So here we have the month names, and then let us get the year names also. List 2023, 2024, 2025. Okay. So here we have the month. Here we have the year. Okay, month, year. Now let us start creating the. Let us check. One was the 1st January over here. Okay, if we look onto the calendar, for us the January was on a Sunday. The 1st January was on a Sunday. So our date should, the 1st January should reflect over here. Okay, and for that what we will do is that we will first create the first day of the month, that is for January it will be 1st of January 2023. Okay, so let us create a date format, and before creating a date format let us understand what is the date format. Okay, so if we write date, it will ask for a year, it will ask for a month, and then it will ask for a day. So for us we have the year, it is 2023, the month it is January, and then the day it will be 1. Okay, for let us create a simple date function. Date, year is 2023, let us freeze it, comma, and for January what we will do is that we will use the switch function to pull. If it is January, then the month name, so over here the month, it will not accept any name of the month, rather than it will accept the numbers. So if it is January it will be 1, if it is February it will be 2. Accordingly, if we have selected over here January, then the month name should be captured as 1. Okay, so for that what we will use the switch function. Switch, and the expression we will use, because this is the true or false and the boolean expression, and we want conditional things to verify, we will write the expression as true, and then I will write if this one, that let us change it, okay, is equal to January, then 1. Okay, else if this is FO is equal to February, then 2, comma, if this symbol, then 12, and let us close the switch function. Okay, we have captured the year, now the month, and the day will be definitely 1, and close that. So over here, if you see, if I select 1 January, if I write February, if I write March, so for May, it is changing the date. So now what we need to do is that we need to get the 1st of January date, which is a Sunday, to populate over here and not here. And since it is a Sunday, all these days should be blank, right? For that, what we will do is that let us copy this formula, entire formula, and use the name range function. That is, press Ctrl F3, create a new, and let us write as start date, and remove this formula and paste it. Okay, press OK and close. Let us see start date. What is the start date coming? Oh, very good. And if I write start date over here, it is coming up. Right now, what we will do is let us format this date for our understanding. Okay, now we will check if the 1st January is a Sunday or not. If it is a Sunday, then we will get the date to be populated over here. If it is not Sunday, then it should be blank. So what we will do is that we will use a simple weekday function which will check the weekday of the date. So over here we will write if weekday of what, of the start date, right? What is the format? For us, Monday is the first working day, so we will select true and close it, is equal to 1, then give the start date, then give 1st of January. Okay, else it should be blank. Okay, see, 1st of January was not a Sunday, so it was not a Monday. So what we will do, we will do write 2, and then we will write, change it to 2 into 3, it will be 3 to 4, sorry, it will be 4, it will be 5, it will be 6, it will be 7. It should reflect over here now. See, it is reflecting. Right now, let us get the week num. So what should be the week num over here? We will write week num of what, or what is should be the serial date of the 1st January. So it is what we have written as starting date, and then written as 2, which is because our week starts on Monday, and then enter. It is 1 over here, right? Now we have got the 1st week of the calendar of January, which starts on a Monday or a Sunday. And now what we will do, we will add the add function of the previous date. Okay, and then we will again plus 1, so it will come over here till here, and then this 1, right? We are getting it properly, right? And then we'll do Control D, and for this also Control D, again Control D, let us bring this also, wow, and then Control D again, and then sorry, my bad, and then Control D. Over here what we can see is, okay, let us add plus 1 over here. So this is the proper and the complete calendar reflecting towards over here, right? Starting from 1st of January till the 5th of January, but 5th of February. But if you look over here, 5th of February is not the part of the current month. Over here, then in that case, what we will do is that we will start finding if the date over here is greater than the end of the month of January. If yes, it will be blank. If no, it will give us the date. So at times, if you see over here now, our month for February, our month ends over here. Right? So if you see over here, then in that case, what should be the dates over here? If we have added over here, because since our February starts over here, it should show as 2nd of February. We have never done that, right? In that case, what we will do is that we will add a simple another if function which will give the plus 5. Okay, now what we will do is that if, and let us do that from here only. Okay, we will write another function if this is equal to blank, then the value should be coming up over here, else it should be start date. Since it is not a blank, then we assume that this is the 1st of January, plus 1 and close, enter. Right, we have done that, and now let us do the same thing over here. Okay, if where are we? Okay, if this is equal to blank, then this one, what is the existing one, else we want Tuesday, that is the 1st plus 1, close, and we will do the same thing, and let us change it to 4 again, and Control R to 5, Control R to 6, R to 7, change it to 7. Now we can see our dates are completely and reflecting properly. Now, one more thing, if you see the same thing, that March data is also coming up over here. So what we can do is that we can add a simple if error function and to check if the end of the month is greater than the current date or not. If not, we will get the date, or else it should be blank. Before I am updating with if error, we need to examine that. What we will do is that, let us check over here. If this is greater than EO month start date comma 0, then it should be blank, else it will be 26 plus 1 and close, enter. We will do the same thing over here, same formula. Okay, if this, that is that value in which formula it is, sorry, f15 is greater than EO month of this current month comma 0, then blank, else this plus 1, close, enter. Now what we will do is, let us drag it, it is coming. But since it is okay, now we have to handle these errors, because this was the blank, so it is giving an error, but the condition was true over here, so it came a blank. How to handle these errors? What we will do is that we will write if error this one, when we evaluate this value, then give it a blank, enter, and control D, and for this also let us enter if error then blank, control R, control D. Now our dynamic calendar has been prepared, so let us change it to somewhere around the current one, that is 26th of August, which is a Saturday. Let's see what happens. See, 26th of August is a Saturday, it is coming up over here, right? Now let us see, now before that we need to update the formatting also, format cells. Let us remove this days, enter. Okay, see, the dates have also gone. Now let us see how we can highlight the holidays that are appearing over here. Suppose we have a formula, suppose we have something called a day range, that is, suppose this is the holiday list, okay, and occasion, maybe it is a 15th of August. I have a Indian formatting, so it will be different. Okay, 15th of August was our Independence Day. Okay, and okay, let's see if 15th of, if I select, when I enter the conditional formatting, if let us see if 15th of August, this one, it gets highlighted accordingly or not. Okay, and then we will add few other dates which we can see. Okay, and for that, let us, to keep this dynamic, let us use them, convert them into a table and update it as holiday list. Done. Okay, now what we will do is that, select this area, go to conditional formatting, click on manage rules, new rule, formulas, and then we will write is equal to if match bracket start, this value will remove all the dollars. Okay, match this from on over here, comma. Okay, to make you more simple, let us not make it complicated and write a formula over here. Okay, if match this value, comma, lookup area as is, let us freeze this. Okay, exact match 0, close it, then true, else false, and close it. Since it is a blank, it is giving us an error. Okay, and let us change this formula to for this date. Okay, and enter. Okay, and 01 08 2023, enter. It's coming as true. See, right? Now we will use, let us change this formula a bit and enter, and let us copy this formula, select this area again, go to conditional formatting, manage rules, new rules, formula, and paste it over here, and format this fill cells as this yellow. Okay, and let us see everything is fine and click OK, apply. Okay. See, it is 1st of August. Let us change it to 15th of August. See, it got highlighted. Now let us try to do the formatting of the calendar. Okay, and then for that, let us select the header as something like this one, light orange, weeks as slightly light yellow, and this data over here, the calendar data is light grays. Could be nice, right? And let us do this, give this a bold, and highlight this area and go to borders, line color as black for this. See, this is the calendar that we wanted to prepare. Let us add uh, US Independence Day, Control D, and 4th of July, 04/07/2023, and enter, and change the month to July. And see, it is reflecting 4th of July. Okay, now let us try to convert this calendar into a task calendar, or a scheduled payment reminder for anything. We will set something as a reminder for us, and it should reflect it inside this calendar. So for that, what we will need is a data array where we will save the data or the reminders or the tasks that we need to perform on a particular date. Along with that, we will need, suppose if we, as in the initial video I just showed, if we have a school fee that need to pay, then the date and the amount and the task name should come up in the screen. Okay, so let us set up the calendar first. For that, let us add a column next to Monday. Okay, so this will be Monday's calendar, this will be Tuesday's calendar, this will be Wednesday's calendar, similarly for Thursday, similarly for Friday, similarly for Saturday, and similarly for Sunday. Okay, sorry. Okay, let us bring this format over here. So R. Okay, now for every 1 second, let before that, let me move this data. 1 second, please let me move this data to something up where we can, where this should not get impacted because of the row additions. Okay, now let us add 1 2 3 4 5, somewhere around 5 rows for each date. Header, then data 1, data, right? Let us consolidate all of these into one, and okay, F4, 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 and F. Now for this, what we will do is format cells, alignment, center record selection, justified. Okay, so with this, Monday is done, Wednesday is done, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this will be the dates for us. So we will highlight these dates into a different formatting colors. Let us select this date. Let us do this one, F4. And for this also, let us do the same thing. Center align, formats, center across, and justify. Okay. And then let's see if it works. Right, it is working. Okay. So this is the calendar that we prepared, and now Let us get this data back over here to normal. For that, it is the calendar, occasion, dates, dependence, and let us get a task one. So it will be date, amount, and task. Suppose on zeros, so on first of every month we need to pay the school fees. So I will write 01012023, amount is say 5,000. 5,000 is in the INR, okay, school fees. Okay, and then I will write every month's fourth, 04 01 2023. I need to pay 1,000 rupees gas fees, gas bill. And for testing, let us put this in here only. Okay, Control T, enter tasks, change the name, task. Now what we will do is that we let us add a header also. Okay, amount, task, task. Okay, Control B, Control C, paste. So we have our basic formatting ready, and now we need to filter this amount into the data. So what we will do is that we will create a simple filtering function, okay, that will fetch this data. So what we will do is that we will choose a filter, okay. Suppose, so we have on 1st of January, let us select January 1st, okay, and our 1st of January is over here. So I will write filter this array, this complete table, okay, include dates, this one, sorry, include dates is equal to this date, okay, and close, and enter. See, if you see over here, it is showing, giving me the date, it is giving me the amount, okay. I will let you know why is it showing it 8, and it will give me the school fees, right? Let us, what we will do is that we don't need the date over here, the date is coming up over here. So what we will do is that we will use a choose function, choose call. So choose column, it says which column do you want. Of this filtered task, the data that is coming up over here. So if suppose, let me explain it more clearly. Suppose 01012023, this is the date, and if I write, and we have, this is the task, right, headers, this is the header, okay, and if I write filter over here, and this is the data, comma, this header is equal to this, and close. So if you see over here, this is giving me the date, this is giving me the amount, and this is giving me the fees. But what if I don't want the date? So what I will write is that I will exclude this column. This is the column 1, this is the column 2, and this is the column 3. So I will exclude column 1, and I will only include column 2 and 3 over here, so that it will give me the amount and the school fees. So what I will write is that over here, choose columns out of the array that is been filtered over here, choose columns 2 and column 3, and close. See, it is, if I convert it into a amount, see, this is the amount. So this is something what we will do over here. We will change choose call, comma 2, comma 3, and close. Now it is giving me the amount and it is giving me the fees. Okay, what we will do is that now we will select this and format cells, general, okay, right? Now let us do some basic formatting and get this thing, okay. Okay, now if you see over here, we need to get the fourth. So we will copy this. Before that, we will do a small correction over here, okay. If this is equal, if the date is blank, then give it a blank, else give, calculate this, okay, enter. Now we will copy this date, copy this, and shift F10, F, enter, paste, 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 paste. I'll fast forward this. Okay. Before I fast forward, see what it is giving. It is giving me an error. Why it is giving me an error? Because this data, we did not able to calculate anything over here. Okay, there is no data for this date. Okay, for first it was data, there was the data of school fees, but for second and third there was no data, but on fourth it will not give an error. So I copy and paste, it is giving me the data, but on fifth there is no data. Now we need to handle this data also. What we will do, we will use the function if error, do this function for if there is an error, give it a blank, close, control C, control V. Okay, now since we are done, let us do some basic testings over here. Let us change the copy the dates over here, this data. Let us remove this also first. Control C, Control V, and edit it for the month of August, and say on 14th of September we have a reminder to attend parents teacher meeting with the school. Okay, it is a PTM. So right, if I select August, see what happens. We have a school fees of 5,000 rupees and a gas bill of 1,000 rupees. And do we have anything? And for 14th of September, we have a PTM including these two. Okay, shift Captain B and write. Let us write September for this and write September for this, and see if brief information are coming up over here or not. See, first it is here, fourth it is here, and on 14th there is no amount but a task saying that we need to attend a PTO. Okay, and let us see if the 15th of August is coming up. Okay, 15th of August is not getting highlighted. So 15th August is not reflecting or highlighting over here. So what we will do is that let us go back to conditional formatting and see what happened over here. So while we are trying to move this table on the left and right, this column got freezed at column AA, and this needs to be replaced with column T. Okay. Before that, before we replace this column T now, let us cancel, click close, and take this month name over here, and this is required at the top. Okay, and let us keep these two on the right side only. Now let us go back to the first cell, manage cells, rules, click on edit and update this data over here and select column P, click OK, click apply. Wow, it got applied, right? It is 15th of August. Now let us change this to July, 4th of July. It is getting highlighted. So friends, this is what we were trying to prepare. Okay, and before that, before wrapping up, let us create a header also. What we can do is that we can write something called task and payment reminder for the month, okay, of, let us cut this data and write equal to paste and text start date. This is, remember we prepared it, comma, this should be in the month M, comma, YY, close, enter, bold, and increase the font, select a background, and maybe this is a light background, and this is done. For this we can prepare a formatting. Okay, we have removed the line color, it should be black. Done. Right, so this is the calendar that we were trying to prepare. In case if you like this video, please share it with your friends who are looking in to prepare similar type of calendar. Do let me know if anything that has been missed in this calendar. I will try to create a new video and with the updated one. Okay, thank you, goodbye, take care.